See, people, they use the Upanishads to say that God doesn't have any form. So that personality who can make the world of names and forms, the one who has made the world out of nothing, can he not take on a form for himself? People ask that this personal form of God you're talking about, is it there in the Vedas? Is it there in the Upanishads? Hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukham tattvam pushana pavrinu satya dharmaya drishtaye. See, people, they use the Upanishads to say that God doesn't have any form. Their interpretation of the Upanishads is aligned completely with Nirakar. And this mantra is so amazingly stating. It is saying, "O Lord, your sweet personality is covered by this dazzling light. Please remove the light so that I may behold you." Now, to say that God cannot have a form is faulty logic, because God is Sarva, Samarth. Ambodhisthalatam sthalam jaladhitam dhuli lava shailatam merutkrit trinatam trinam kulishatam vajram trinaprayatam vahne shitalatam himam dahanata mayati yasyechaya leela durlalitad bhutavyasanene deva eva tasmai namaha. The shloka states, God can convert the ocean into land, land into water, the mountain into dust, dust into mountains. He can turn the thunderbolt into the softest thing, and the softest thing into the thunderbolt. He is Sarva Samarth, the one who has made the world out of nothing. So everything that we make, we take material from the world and we do plus minus to create. No scientist makes materials out of nothing. They may use H2O2 to manifest nuclear energy, but it was already there in the H2O2. Otherwise, how would they manifest it? So the energy and the materials were all made by God. But when God made the world, He had nothing. From nothing, He made everything. So that personality who can make the world of names and forms, can He not take on a form for Himself? So people ask that this personal form of God you're talking about, is it there in the Vedas? Is it there in the Upanishads? Well, this mantra is saying it is there. The Yajurved says, Prajapatish charati garbhe antarjaya mano bahudha vijayate tasya yonim paripashyanti dhiraha. That Lord is Ajayaman, Bahudha Vijayate. He descends and takes many, many avatars. Again, the Rig Ved says, Purvo yo devebhyo jato namo ruchaya brahmaye. Even before the Devatas existed, God was coming in this world. He existed in His divine form because He is the source of the Devatas. Again, the Rig Ved says, Yah purvaya vedase naviyase sumajjanaye vishnaveda dasati. It says that God, His form, not only does He have a form, He has a form that is ever fresh. What does that mean? See, the worldly beauty becomes unfresh. Somebody may be a Miss World or a Mr. Universe. You look at them for 30 seconds, then you'll get bored. You look the other side. Keep looking. Arey bhai, bore ho gaye. So the beauty of the world is Ghatman, Pratikshan Ghatman. And the beauty of God's divine form is Pratikshan Vardhaman. Shankaracharya writes, Dine Dine Navam Navam Namami Nanda Sambhavam. This is the Divya Chinmay Satchidananda form of the Supreme. Where is the question of his not having a form? Kripaluji Maharaj puts this question to rest in his Bhakti Shatak. He says, Srishti Purva Hari Sochata Dekhat Mridu Musakata Saguna Rupa Sakaranita Ved Vidita Vekhyat. You see, the Vedas say that how did God create the world? He did not get brick and mortar. He only smiled. Nishvasitamasya Veda Smitametasya Characharam. He smiled. The world got created. Why? Because he's got Sankalp Shakti. That's all he needed to do. The Shakti understood it, started doing his work. So if he smiled, Kripaluji Maharaj is reminding the Jnanis that if he doesn't have a face, then how will he smile? In order to smile, you have to have a face. Right? So he says, the Vedas are saying Smitametasya Characharam. Then where is the question of debate? We say, but you know, Swamiji, some people insist that God is only Nirakar. Once, Kripaluji Maharaj, he was in Kanpur, a city of scholars. And one big Pandit came to meet him. So the Pandit said, you know, I accept Shree Krishna, but I don't accept Radha. Invitation to debate. Maharajji said, you accept Shree Krishna, that is a big grace from your side upon him. And he never gave any other answers. Why get into such a debate? Later on, he started giving a lecture. And there he quoted Radha's presence from here, from there, etc., etc. So, in this world, there are all kinds of people with all kinds of theories. It is not our job to debate them. It is not our job to convince them. It is not our job to defeat them. Tulsidas ji says, Hari Mayavash Jagat Brahmahi Tinahi Kahata Kachu Aghatita Nahi. In this world of Maya, anybody can say anything. You have got no control. Jinakrita Maha Moha Madpana Tinakara Kaha Suniya Nahi Kana. Don't bother about it. Hathi apni chaal chalat hai. Kukar bhukat. Paako bhukwa de. Tu to Ram Sumir. When an elephant enters a village, the dogs start barking. Now if the elephant says, Hey kutte, why are you barking? Will that be graceful for the elephant? You are an elephant, you carry on walking. Let it do its job. Likewise, in this world, somebody is saying God doesn't have a form, somebody is saying Krishna is not God, somebody is saying God is the opiate of the masses. Let them say what they want. This is the work of acharyas. To teach, to convince. You do your bhakti. So remember that God, Satya Sankalp God, is both Nirakar and Sakar. And the Chandogya Upanishad says, Dvevava Brahmano Rupe Murta Amurtancha. This much of Sanskrit most people understand, right? And Shankaracharya says that there is the Nirakar, Amurt, and there is the Sakar. And there are devotees of both in this world. Both are fine. Don't worry about it. Let them worship God as they wish. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained what is this Brahman. He says, Koti Koti Brahmander je Brahmer Vibhuti. Soi Brahmo Govinder hoy Ango Kanti. The Ang Kanti of Shree Krishna. The light effulgence emanating from his body is worshipped by the Jnanis as Brahman. In the Padma Puran, Ved Vyas writes, Yan Nakhen Duruchir Brahma Dhyayam Brahma Bhiswarai Gunatrayamati Tam Tam Vande Vrindavaneshwaram. I worship that Shree Krishna. The light emanating from his nail is the Aradhya Ishtadev of the Jnanis. So the devotee says, Shree Krishna, please remove that light. Shree Krishna says, hey devotee, you want me to remove the light so easily? There are no free lunches. Are you willing to pay the price for it? You know, we people always look for free lunches. One person opened a zoo and he kept the entry fee $300. But nobody was interested. So he reduced the fee to $150. Still nobody was interested. He reduced it to $100. There were still no takers. So he said, all right, the zoo is free. Everybody come. So a whole crowd came in. Now he let the lion free and said, exit will be $500. So, this free lunches, in America it is said there are no free lunches, but we people look for free lunches. One youth, he told his father, Dad, you are a billionaire. I have now come of age. Will you get a Tesla for me? So, Dad said, okay son, you need to improve your grades. You need to cut this hair and you need to read the Gita. So he did improve his grades, but he did not read the Gita and he did not cut his hair. So he said, Dad, look, I have improved my grades. Now give me the Tesla. Dad said, what about your hair? He said, Dad, you know, I have heard that in the Mahabharata, these great sages, they also had long hair. Why are you asking me to cut it? Dad said, but they never roamed around in Tesla either. So, the devotee is saying, Bhagavan, I pray to you, give me your darshan. Shree Krishna says, Bachu, you want my darshan? Are you willing to pay the price? So at this, the mantra ends and the next three are all about bhakti.